Long time no see. I sorta kinda missed you. So here you are. You either know who I am, Carly Ned, or you just stumbled along my video. But today, you're gonna learn about the teenager triangle. Yes, the teenager triangle. This is a triangle. This is the teenager triangle. 3 things, but you can only choose 2. First off, if Sleep was a man, I'd marry him. But seriously, I love Sleep. And I think every typical teenager does. But the thing about me is, my bed, which is right there, I don't sleep in that. I sleep on the floor of my parents' room. And I know you're probably wondering, like, what the heck? But I have some good reason. When you sleep on the floor, there's no monsters under your bed. Seriously though, if you're sleeping on the floor, there's no under the bed, meaning no monsters can get you from under the bed. That eliminates like most of the monsters. I might have a bit of a fear of zombies. Basically, every moment of the day I spend living in fear of a zombie apocalypse. Also preparing for that zombie apocalypse. My bedroom is kinda far from my mom and dad's. So in the case of a zombie apocalypse, I'd be alone. I don't want to be alone. If a zombie apocalypse would occur, all I would have if I was alone would be some pretty awesome Nerf guns. But those really wouldn't help. Truthfully, the main reason that I sleep with my parents is because in case of a zombie apocalypse, I won't be alone. My main plan is to buy a lot of treadmills and surround them around my house. That way that when they come to attack my house, all they do is run on treadmills. That'd be some pretty stupid looking zombies. I admit, I'm a really big baby. Just a question, at night, does anybody else sleep like this? And if you have one ligament sticking out, like a foot from the cover, you panic and think a monster's gonna eat it. Also, in the movies, when people wake up, they sorta kinda look like this. While in real life, you look like this. How could you possibly be happy in the morning? Who likes waking up before 12? Me and Sleep aren't like this. We're like this. Well, on the other hand, me and School aren't like this. We're like this. When it comes to math and science, I suck. Even worse, this week is midterms. This week, instead of going out and partying with my friends, I'm gonna have to study for them. Just kidding, I don't party with friends. I have no friends. In all seriousness, I really don't have that much of a social life, so it isn't that big of a deal for me. I'd rather sit inside on a Friday night and watch some great movies with my parents than go hang out with some people that I'm not even gonna remember in 10 years. But that's just my opinion. Some people do make some really great friends. I make some really great cats. If I had to personally pick, I would totally pick Sleep and grades. Just so you know, this is a really uncomfortable position. In the long run, Sleep and grades are what matter the most. Even though social life is fun and all, in the end, it doesn't even really matter. Just as long as you're happy. And if in some way you do have all 3, you're like a god. Kinda like Jake Gyllenhaal. So did you know I love you? And that I also have hair stuck to my lip? If you want to be friends, just ask down there. Unless you're looking on a different website that's not YouTube. And this is kind of awkward, because there's nothing down there. Do you think I'm pretty?